The Clemson Tigers are 1-2 for the first time since 2014. Dabo Swinney's team just has not looked good. They haven't looked consistent, and they don't look cohesive at all. All offseason, everyone raved about Garrett Riley and Cade Klubnik's chemistry, myself included in that. I'm really shadowing myself out here. I thought it was going to be a lot better. But the offensive inefficiency that we've seen in these first 3 games from Clemson has left a lot of people scratching their head, and me in particular. So in this video, I'm going to give you 4 plays from the Georgia Tech game, just due to the fact that it's the most recent game. Very small sample size, but that's all that's needed to kind of highlight and really just show the theme of offensive inefficiency and woes that Clemson has struggled with this year that starts with Garrett Riley. So enough talking from me. We're going to get into the video. We're going to draw up on these plays. I'm going to show you my concerns, my misunderstanding of what Garrett Riley is attempting to do with this offense and the talent that he does have, and I will see you guys in the film room. 3rd and 2, first quarter. Let's put together a drive, man. Let's get on the board first, okay? This is not anything too crazy. They're showing us a 4 down front. Let's just get the first down. That's all we need. What I don't understand is this play call out of Clemson, and really the design just doesn't make sense to me. So let's go ahead. First thing I want you to watch. So Georgia Tech has 4 down linemen. We're going to send motion, like an orbit motion around, which is going to bring our corner on this side into the box. It's going to bring him into the play. As soon as, when Georgia Tech, I want you to note, plays a ton of man coverage in this game. If I'm not mistaken, all 4 clips I'm going to show you here, Georgia Tech's playing man coverage. So like I said, when we run this orbit motion around the backside of Cade Klubnik, that's going to bring the corner into the box. All right, we're then going to leave the defensive end unblocked, as we're going to run some kind of like a zone read to really a read option, to sum it up here, where we're going to block everybody down this way. We're leaving the 2 edges unblocked. First and foremost, the penetration kills it. Secondly, Cade Klubnik can't really even make a read, because when we bring this corner back into the box, it's like that takes Klubnik's legs completely away, because we're not going to have the end and the corner crashing that hard on the run. So all in all, it's just bad. It's bad from the get-go. They nearly get the first down. I honestly want to say they give it to them, but it still just doesn't take away from the fact that I don't like the design. I don't like the play call. And like, just watch. So yet again, we're not even going to put any kind of a body on our defensive end here. Our corner's coming down. So Klubnik knows, hey, I can't pull this. There's no way I'm getting all the way around these guys out here. And this is just a lot of traffic inside. And we're right there to make the play. And the worst part about this is Adam Randall, instead of taking this kind of a little bit outside, maybe through the C gap, at least the B gap, he takes this thing like right up the nose, almost in the A gap, which allows our defensive end, I know I'm getting real scribble crazy here, it allows our defensive end to really make this play and stop him. What I think was short. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I still stand by the fact that I don't think it makes this play call any better. And that's exactly who makes the play, though, which is a shame, because we at least get 2 decent blocks here where, hey, we got them on the heels, man. We're moving them back. We got a scrummish over here. So sure, the cut makes sense. But then what the design is, when we leave these 2 guys unblocked, Cade Klubnik is not pulling that football no matter what. He's outnumbered. And that defensive end, if he's any bit of athletic or smart or fast, he's making that play. So it beats me. We stretch. I don't think he gets it. I still think they gave him the spot, but very close, but still just not a fan of the play design whatsoever on that one. Next play here, we got a 3rd and 4 for Clemson. I love the formation. We have no tight end. We got 4 wide, running back in the backfield on Cade's left side here. I love the little stack that we have going on right here. And Clemson's going to try to run a tunnel screen, but everything about this screen, from the spacing to the timing to just all of it, the whole thing is just bad. It's just not good. And it results in yet again another 4th down for the Tigers. So I'm going to go ahead and just really show you guys what Clemson tries to start with. So we get the snap. Right off the bat, Cade's going to turn this way, and we're going to act like we're throwing some kind of like a swing, like a bubble swing route over here. I honestly think we probably would have been better off throwing it. I mean, yes, it's very short side of the field, so the problem is it's not really going to fool much. We're flowing that way. We're getting ready to make a play. We're taking him out of the picture, but still, I stand my ground is that we act like we're throwing some bubble screen here. Now, the offensive line initially engages, so all 5 down engage. So there's no sign of a screen, but I want you to note that at this level, especially in the day and age in college football we are in, friends, on any down, I don't care if it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th down, corners are used to screens. They know that as soon as a receiver is in this formation, when these guys kind of start to jog out and they don't really get out of their break, like get out of your break, sell it, sell the route and turn it into a block. When we're just kind of just jogging up for a block and we're doing this little wiggle, kind of get ourselves that leverage bubble, we're coming. We are coming. We know it's a screen. Pause on that. So what I don't understand is we run this like fake half-ass like bubble swing to the left that's, yeah, like I said, almost there. At this point in time, we're going to send two guys out like we're going there. So we send two linemen this way, like that's where we're going. It only really fools that side of the field because it's on the short side of the field. So it takes none of these guys out of the play. Hey, look, I got a free path right to this play, so I'm just going to go make it. And we've already wasted how much time? Our linemen flowing over here, do we really think they're going to get out here and make a block in time for this to even happen? Cade's already firing the football. There's not a chance, right? You're right. There's not a chance. Just watch this. Our linemen are not even out there. Hey, look, this is great. We're flowing second level. All right, that's awesome. I mean, maybe we'll get there. But by the time, like, keep going. Get there. I'm already tackled. It's fourth down by the time you get to your block. So, and again, Clemson is outnumbered. The design doesn't make sense. We are outnumbered. Now, usually that's the case, and you trust your men in space concept to make a move, and all you got to do is make one guy miss. But in a tunnel screen where his back is to him, how is he supposed to make a move here? That's my point exactly. This tackle gets made. We're flowing here anyways. I don't think this is going anywhere, even if this tackle doesn't get made. It's just the timing, the design, all of the above. I'll run the whole play for you guys, and let me get rid of my scribbles. It's just not pretty. All the way around, all of that for a whopping 1 yard, and yet another fourth down, and yet again, just another offensive inefficiency that Clemson, it's just the spacing and the timing on some of these plays, and a simple, tunnel screen concept, and we just can't even get that right. Just not good at all. Play number 3, and when I tell you if you're a Clemson fan, this one's really going to ruffle your feathers, trust me, it's going to ruffle your feathers. We have a 3rd and 6, all right? We need to get to the 35, give or take, roughly. I don't hate the play call, all right? Let me just state that. I do and I don't. I guess the better way to say this is I don't hate the concept. Clemson's going to run a mesh concept, and I love mesh, and especially in man-to-man, because there's an opportunity to really get those rub routes, those pick routes. Maybe a defense doesn't banjo. Georgia Tech does banjo. And what I mean by that is they pass guys off. They don't run into each other. They don't try to cross. As soon as they notice crossing routes, they let it go into the next person's so-called zone, essentially, although it be man coverage. One single high safety here. We have Bryant Westcoat down at the bottom, who's had himself a game. We know it's man coverage because we're going to send motion across, and they're following the motion. It's man coverage. We can see that. There's still 12 seconds on the play clock. There's no check. There's no audible. Listen, if he's on the opposite hash and I have Bryant Westcoat with man coverage and they're pressing him, give me a go ball. I understand it's 3rd and 6. Either give me a go ball, give me a comeback route, give me some kind of a corner or a post. Let my playmaker make a play in man-to-man coverage. Let him make a play. He has the entire side of the field to himself with no help over top. And instead, we run a lifeless mesh concept that Georgia Tech plants heels, sits on, and in turn actually ends up planting Bryant Westcoat in the dirt badly. So just watch it, guys. It's like no recognition on the line of scrimmage, no trust in your receiving core. We're going to run these crossing routes immediately. We're going to say, all right, let him go. I'm waiting for him here. I'm waiting for him here. I'm waiting for him. I'm going to turn around and wait for him. It's bad. And Cade just eyes this thing down. He's only looking at his crossing routes. I truly don't think he's even looking for this post or skinny post, whatever the case may be. I think he's trying to find a seam in there. This guy's turning hips towards it, kind of taking that away. So, again, good coverage from Georgia Tech, but the design just doesn't even allow yourself a chance. And what do? We throw the underneath. We get lit up by two guys. Oh, wow. A whopping gain of 3, maybe, if we're lucky. Really, yeah, 3 yards on a 3rd and 6 when we need it. We need it badly. We're down 10-0 and no points. I don't understand it. I really don't understand that, guys. Last play from this Georgia Tech game here, and we have another turnover. So not only did Klubnik fumble, he does throw an interception here. But I can't entirely blame everything on Cade Klubnik this year. Although he hasn't looked great, and this has not been his best stuff on film in the first 3 games of this season, this one is yet again just, maybe it's Cade, maybe it's design. I don't know. I don't hate it. We're just going to get a very simple RPO. And this time, instead of chirping the whole time, I'll just play it. It's a simple RPO slant, and we're going to try to throw the slant. It's covered and blanketed extremely well. Man-to-man coverage yet again. This thing gets picked off from our linebacker. All right, so let's just kind of dissect this real fast and see what happens. We're going to have, yet again, just a very half-hearted fake here. Like, why even call this an RPO? At this rate, let's just catch it and let's just fire the football. Like, truly. Like, let's just take a 2-step slant and let's just fire this thing in there. Because if instead we're going to play this, like, half-hearted fake handoff, I don't even know what you call it. Like, it just, there's no kind of there's no mesh point. All right, and excuse me, I can't even find the words for it, guys. There's no mesh point. It doesn't fool anybody. They get Georgia Tech where they want them. I'm going to play this just a little bit. We're going to get them coming forward. This is perfect, right? It looks like, okay, put the ball in his belly. It's right there. Sell it. Put it in his belly. You can still look at your route. You can read your linebacker because, yet again, this is my read, not him. I'm not worried about what the corner's doing. I trust my guy to get separation and make this play. So this is my read. But the problem is Cade comes out and doesn't sell this mesh point right here in the handoff. We have the linebackers flowing exactly how we want them, but we're going to see that. We're going to immediately step back, jump up, and make the interception because it all comes down to the fundamental part of football, and that's actually running the play the way it's designed to be ran. Look at that, like, half-hearted, just quick, just very quick, not even in the belly. We're already, hips are turned. There's really no separation. We're immediately planting that foot in the ground. We're moving back. We're getting ready to make a play. There's not that much separation here between these two. Now, yes, it's a timing route. Honestly, this ball should already be out by now to take him out of the picture. It's not. Everything is off. It's not good fundamental. It's just not the worst read in the world, but we still kind of slap the ball a sec, let this develop even longer. Whether or not this is a PI, I mean, he's blanketed, like he's quite literally getting hugged from behind. And then, we got the miraculous play, just an extremely athletic play right here, but just eyes. We are not fooling anybody. Intercepted. We're taking this thing pretty far back. Momentum killer. That's all I got for us today, you guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. I hope this doesn't come from a place of me trashing on Clemson football. If anything, this comes from a place of just true concern and knowing that, hey, Clemson has so much talent, but it feels like they're just not getting the most out of it, and it starts with Garrett Riley in that offense. I want to see the playbook open. I want to see it be more fundamental and just utilize the talent you have. Like, allow your athletes, allow Cade to make plays, give them opportunities and space. If someone's playing man coverage, let's air the thing out, man. Like, come on now. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, drop a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you once again.